Today on the Tiger Lacrosse Report, we'll review the Tigers games against the Georgetown Hoyas and the Loyola Greyhounds. Get ready, fans. The Tiger Lacrosse Report starts now.
Gillingham stepping in, driving forward, shot on, score! Emily Gillingham puts it in the back of the net, 1-0 Tigers, 29:37 to go. Inside, Farrow turns and shoots and scores. Alyssa Farrow puts the Tigers up 2-0. Seibel just to the left, goes forward, shoots, scores. Georgetown on the board, 21:49 to go in the first. Wrapping around the near side, low shot in. 3-2, 19:53 to go. Tunney in on goal, shoots and scores. Georgetown within one. Brookhart, 70 seconds on the shot clock, inching forward. Telekamp in front, one-timer shot in. 5-3 Tigers, 2:34 to go in the first half. Samonte near side, she has a lane, she cuts in front, Samonte shoots and scores! Natalie Samonte, 7-3, 26:29 to go in the game. Telekamp lob in front, score! Carly Telekamp from Sam Brookhart.
Towson goal scored by number
24-29 to go. Brookhart in front. Telekamp tried a one-timer, couldn't get it to go, but she gets the ball right back. Telekamp. Gillingham in front. She scores. 10-3 Tigers. 21:34 to go. Telekamp trying to get in. There's 34 seconds left on the shot clock. Telekamp cutting in, shoots and scores. Carly Telekamp drifting to her left, shoots across body and snipes the low corner. That is the first goal today. Towson 1, Loyola nothing. Looking in, goes forward, shoots, scores. 2-0 Tigers, 26:29 to go in the first. Across the field now to Stack. Stack starts forward, shoots one, and gets it to go right over the foot of Glynn. 3-0 Tigers, 23:43 to go in the first. Tabasso working forward. Inside the 8, drops it in front, shot, score there for the Greyhounds. Their first of the day. Throws over to McDonald up top. Near side now to Savage. Inside back to Geiger. Flips it over to Powers. Low shot there and in by Powers. And Loyola cuts the lead to 1, 3-2. Samonte set to go. Goes forward. Shoots and scores. Flips or tips off of Glynn and in. 4-3 Tigers. 18:34 to go in the first. Stack on the near side. Back up top to Gillingham. Gillingham working in front of the net, bounces one home and scores. 5-3 Tigers, 16:25 to go in the first. Goes behind the net, wrapping around the far side, throws in front. Alyssa Farrow, shot and score from Sam Brookhart. 9:05 to go in the first, and Towson extends it to 7-3. Keeping her man pinned down as Telekamp wraps around, shoots, and scores. Carly picking up where the Tigers left off. 9-3 Towson, 28:46 to go. And now Emily in on goal. Gillingham. She shoots and scores. 3 quick goals for the Tigers. 28:19 to go, and they now lead 11-3. Brookhart able to get it away and will reset things with a pass up top to Gillingham. Gillingham, a spin move, turn, shoot, scores. Emily Gillingham. 12-3, 23:54 to go in the second. Flips it outside. Now inside, over the shoulder shot, no look there in Loyola goal, 13-5. Goes forward, shoots, scores! Sam Brookhart puts the Tigers back up 10, 15-5, 3:55 to go in the game. Right of the goal, she goes forward, shoots low and scores. 15-6, 1:18 to go.
Hello and welcome to today's episode of the Tiger Lacrosse Report. I'm your host, Ben Rosenbaum. The Tigers picked up wins 2 and 3 on the young season, defeating Georgetown 13-8. And Loyola 15-8, as always. I'm joined by the head coach of the Tigers, Sonia LaMonica. Coach, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
So, 13-8, 15-8, and I want to get this stat right. Megan O'Brien dug it up for us. So, Towson has held 3 opponents to 9 or less goals this season. You're 3-0 in those games. Since you took over in 2011, you're 59-12 when you hold an opponent to 9 or less, including 19-1 since the start of the 2016 season. And Yeah. Pretty good mark.
Yeah. I think, for a number of years, if we've been known for anything, it's our defensive, side of the field. Our defensive units, the goalies that we've had at Towson have been, top notch, and we've really been able to keep a lot of teams in check. So while I wasn't aware of the specific numbers, and just thinking of the style of play that we've had, we've been very good defensively. And I think this past year and going into this season, our zone defense, is a big part of why. What was the stat? 19 and
19-1 since 2016.
19 and 1. So, I think that's a testament to that zone system, the players that we've had defensively, the goalies that we've had, for sure. But that's pretty neat.
And now transitioning to these last two games, Natalie Salmonte, 3 games on 5 shots in both games, 9 draw controls between both. She hasn't been the leading scorer in every game because you've had Carly go off, Emily go off, but she impacts every single time she's on the field.
She does. Nat she's so tough. She is so tenacious. She plays with such determination and grit. She knows how to penetrate a defense, and she does it through her toughness. She's the ability, she'll go right or left, so, and she's got such great footwork, and she's just so tough. She takes the hits, she takes a beating, but that's just how tough she is, and so she creates opportunities because of that. Very dangerous player. She's just a sophomore, but she really plays with tremendous grit. And as I said, the way that she penetrates, and she's just willing to put her body on the line, and that gets her opportunities, that gets her on the 8 for those opportunities too. So, yeah, she's a spark plug for us for sure.
And then another spark plug, Emily Gillingham, 5 goals, 5 draw controls. She's arguably, in my opinion, looking at especially the Loyola game, the best athlete all around on the field at the time. And not just because of her size, she's a real nightmare to try to guard in transition. She's scoring all those goals.
Yeah, we've made an adjustment with Emily, pushing her back to, playing a little bit more of attack. She's still an impact for us on the draws. We keep her on the circle play, but, it was very evident pretty quickly this season just how valuable she is for us offensively. She's very hard to guard. She has a great stature. She is athletic, and she just has such great stick protection skills. She knows how to use her body. So, yeah, she's very tough to guard, and she certainly is able to generate looks early for us. And as defenses overcompensate, then that opens up other areas of our offense. But she's another one that, like Nat, is just very tough, puts her body on the line, and very physical. That's that Canadian in her, I guess. And those box skills, growing up playing boys box, she was playing with the boys, and she didn't back down, So that's kind of the environment, the culture she's come from, and that's what we see out there now.
And on the defensive side, you caused 12 turnovers versus Georgetown, 11 versus Loyola. Olivia Conti leading the way in caused turnovers against the Hoyas, Tiana Walfer against the Greyhounds. There were questions about your defense after last year, losing two people like Nadia Poto, Emily Roth, and even Brianna Ham.
Yep.
And people like Olivia Conti and Sammy Chenoweth, Michelle Gilday have really stepped up and said this is the same Towson defense it's been year after year after year.
Yeah, and I think that's natural when you graduate some great players who have been a big part of your success. But with that, there's always new players waiting in the mix, and I think we've become defensively even more opportunistic. So that's where we're seeing even more caused turnovers. Players that, they're not just looking to hold the defense, but, we're making plays, and that's part of our defensive system too. I think that lends to making reads, picking off passes, and that's why we're seeing that increase. But, yeah, those players, Tiana, another one, puts her body on the line. Olivia, Sammy, Michelle Gilday just doing a great job on the crease, which was a change back for her, and Kelly has just been a staple for us. So collectively, they're just doing an outstanding job. Still some things to keep improving on, but they're just doing an outstanding job. And I think, in my humble opinion, we've got one of the best defenses in the country.
All right, and we will wrap it up for today's episode of the Tiger Lacrosse Report. Join us next time when we preview the Tigers game against the number 3 Florida Gators. For head coach Sonia LaMonica, I'm Ben Rosenbaum. Thanks for joining us, and as always, go Tigers.